Ooh, it's your boy Ryan, and welcome back to the chan for the last part of this 50 fact video. My goodness, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. Subscribe to me, put it right here in this hand. He's hungry. I haven't shaved, as you can see, so I look like a nasty man. And my bed is also not made because I'm relatable. Enjoy the last 10 facts. Let's get into it. Where's this energy coming from? 41. I can't believe we've made it this far. We're so close. 27 years old. Never been on a date. Never had a relationship. Never been kissed. Clothes are very important to me. Number 42. I'm not one of these people who lives, eats, breathes, sleeps fashion, but I am very particular about what I wear, and I like to convey a certain look, a certain message, which I think is really cool. I went through a lot of time where I didn't choose my clothes, so I just kind of wore whatever. And then when I did start to choose clothes, I was wearing things that other people might like, I thought that other people might like, or I thought would help me fit in with other people because I didn't have friends. And then I got to a point where I said I want to dress for me, and so I had a lot of fun doing that. I did have one instance like a year or two ago where I found myself trying to dress for other people, which was a sad moment. But we are not there today, ladies and gents. We have evolved. And I take them very seriously as well. Like, if I'm going on a vacation, the first thing I'm figuring out is what's the weather, what are the looks. And I have a note on my phone that has shirts, bottoms, shoes, what type of glasses are we wearing. You know, like, we need to have everything under lock and key so I can go through this and make sure that I'm stunting when I need to stunt. Oh, I should have thought about this earlier. I was evacuated off of Splash Mountain 2016, September 2016. Me and two of my friends went to Disney. One of the friends, Blake, he was doing the Disney College program, so he had some free tickets to give away. And so one of my other friends reached out to me and said, hey, let's go. And so I said, hey, yo, it's nothing but a word to me. And so we went down to Florida to see him. We did 3 parks in one day because we only had 1-day tickets. We got on Splash Mountain, got stuck. We're stuck there probably 10-15 minutes and had to get evacuated. But it was weird. Like, background behind all that stuff, it just looked so plain and so normal. It's like, it's definitely not as magical. And our friend tried to film it, but he was told by a cast member to put his camera away. So we're gonna have to keep that stuff up here for none to see. Kylo Ren is my father, and Maleficent is my mother. 44. That name ad. That's all I can say about that. On Disney Plus, my icon is the icon Maleficent, and my name is Kylo Ren because I had to represent my heritage. I don't know what it is. I just, animated movies, if I'm going to cry at a film, it's going to be an animated movie. Don't ask me why. I couldn't even watch the trailer for Onward. Just watching the trailer made me so emotional. When the movie came out, it was a done deal. It was done. It was signed, sealed, delivered. 46. I like to mix drinks. I'm not talented. It's just kind of like an experiment for me to have all these different types of drinks, mixers, and alcohols and stuff in different flavors, and then to drink it and say, maybe he's onto something, or say, ooh, let's throw this out. Me and my friend made this one drink one time. I can't say the name of it, but it was cookies and cream flavored, but it was a hot disaster. It was vanilla vodka, I think maybe whipped cream vodka as well. We had some Sprite because we had to have a neutralizer. We had a whipped cream, Oreos, and ice cream. Cookies and cream ice cream. Now, the first sip was fine, but honestly, it was an innovation because it's the world's first drink where the more you drink, the worse it gets. It's like a taste evolving beverage experience. So honestly, I don't regret that, and it was probably the best drink ever made because who else can compete? I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with the Enneagram, but I am a type 9. So that's fun. Well, we talked about Disney a lot. I was accepted into the Disney College program, but I turned it down because they did me wrong. So, number one, my interview was absolutely terrible. Worst interview I've probably given in my entire life. Just nothing came out the way that it needed to, and I just felt stupid. And so months go by, and then they send me an email and say, congratulations, you've been accepted to the program. You need to log on to see what roles you have been offered. Now, this is my fault because I should have simply just not even put anything down. They offered me the custodial role, which, no offense to people who clean, I just, figured that if I cannot last at Hardee's or Krispy Kreme, which is going to be fact number 49, then I am not going to do well cleaning in the parks. It wasn't for me. So I said, no ma'am, find somebody else to sweep up Magic Kingdom or to clean the All-Star Movies restrooms, because it won't be me. I worked one day at Krispy Kreme. Iconically, I quit after that. I applied, highly pursued the job. I needed something in college, and I got it. As we know. So I went in for my first day. They're showing me around and everything. Like I said, I worked for Hardee's for a year, maybe 2 or 3 years before that. And so being back in that environment, it was PTSD, and it was not good. And they messed up because they had my first day and then I had 2 days off. So I went home to my roommate and I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it. And he was like, what's going to happen? What are we going to do? The first day I had off, I just didn't think about it. I said, I don't have to deal with this. The second day I had off, I woke up and I said, now tomorrow when I wake up, I have to go into work because that's something I want to do. And so I tried to call them to quit, but I couldn't do it because I was too scared. And I said, well, that's because I would rather do this in person. So I get into my car, I turn into Krispy Kreme, and there's no parking spots on this side of the building. And so I said, I'm just going to go around to the other side, and maybe there's a spot there. And so I go around to the other side, and there's spots, but I just, kind of keep driving and don't stop. And then I appear at the exit of the premises. And then I proceed to exit the premises and go back to my house. And so then I was like, Ryan, this is foolishness. You're not going to do this. You're not going to go into work tomorrow. You know this. So just quit. So I called and I did what I had to do. And I told my mom that I was thinking about doing it, and she was like, don't do it. And I was like, this is my life. I don't know if you have that say over me right now. And so when I told her I did it, she said, so I figured that was something you would do. I said, Mom, I already feel bad enough as it is. Now you're trying to push me over the edge. Mother, at 2, Brutus? 50. The last fact. I have to say, I did not think I would make it this far. I honestly feel like a lot of this is throwaway nonsense. What's going to be the last fact? It's going to be something lame, because, and then after I record this and upload it, I'm going to have like 33 facts come to me that would have been cool to share. Let's see here. Y'all, I'm out of ideas. That's my 50th fact. I've said all that I can say. And we're here. I am a gold season pass holder at Carowinds. It's this amusement park that's basically in my backyard. It's in Charlotte, and it was like nothing to really be excited about back in the day, but they have some really good coasters that are like breaking world records now. So it's kind of, I like it. A lot of people around here are tired of it because they've been so many times, that you gotta go with the right people. You gotta go with the right people, you have to be in that same mindset, and you have to have a goal of having fun. It's very easy to have fun if you want to. And so that's something. So that's cool. It's how our summers are spent. It's how half of our years are spent at Carowinds. So if you live locally, get you some taste. If you don't live locally, come visit it with low expectations and then get you some taste. And I'm not going to say that because they could probably get shut down, and I don't want them to get sued, so. So that is it. One thing I forgot to mention about Carowinds. It sits on state lines, so it crosses the border of North Carolina and South Carolina, which is a concept, so it has that going for it as well. Thank y'all for watching these videos. It's weird to do something specifically about me because I'm like, who wants to know? But I put it out there because I can do what I want, okay? It's 2021 and I'm a free man. So yes, that's that. Stick around for other stuff on the channel. I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing stuff, sim stuff, stuff. Things will always be going on. All right? Love, life, peace. I should practice this.